Hello, everybody. I am Amrita, and today let's talk about the things that people don't know of our job, that is cabin crew. So, I'd like to start with the most important thing, that is, after getting selected as a cabin crew, we have to undergo an intensive training. A lot of people don't know that. We have manuals as thick as I don't know, your skin. After we get selected, we literally have to go through an intensive training depending upon the company. Some companies' training is of 2.5 months, whereas some company, have the training for 3 months almost. So we have to undergo that training. So don't think that after we get selected it's over. We just go to the flight. No, we have to undergo the training, and in that training we are taught about the most important thing, that is safety, and also equally important first aid, and a lot of important stuff. And then comes service. So service is one of I think a fraction of the training that we get, and it's even secondary, to be honest. Yes, is what we are doing on a regular basis, but safety, first aid, handling bombs and firefighting skills are the most important things out of many that we have to learn, and we have to learn them by heart. Get asked about these questions on a regular basis. So the people who are aspiring to be a cabin crew, if you guys think that after getting selected and after the training it's done, one time, no, every day before you go for a flight, depending upon the sector, we have specific questions, and the questions of all these first aid are asked. And I think all the companies, they have rules that if you do not answer the questions according to the standards of the company, you might not be able to go on that flight, and actions will be taken, because your knowledge is equal to the safety of the passengers. If something happens to the passengers on board, you are the one who's responsible to act, be it emergencies, be it first aid, be it bomb threats, be it firefighting skills, a lot of those things. So next time you are on board, please take some time to appreciate the fact that those beautiful girls, women serving you, have that much of knowledge behind their back behind them. And if something happens, they'll just take on the role of a firefighter, doctor, everything. So just appreciate that fact. And people don't know about this, because I still remember when I had my first flight, right? I had the familiarization flights from India. So I was just waiting at the airport, because you are a passenger on that flight. So after going to the briefing room and all, we were waiting for our flight. The second thing is a strict medical checkup. By that I mean, after you get selected, you have this medical checkup that the company assigns you to do. So in India, you just do that one medical checkup and you're good to go, right? But I think for international airlines, you have to do a medical checkup beforehand, and you also have to do a medical checkup after you get selected. So they have their own set of rules. So girls, if you're aspiring to be a cabin crew, please take care of your health, especially hemoglobin, because that's where a lot of people have kind of struggled. After all, you are responsible, you need to be fit. It's a physical job. It is a physical job. You cannot just work from home at no given time, and some sectors are hectic. I remember we had a saying where let's say if I have a flight to New York, one of the most demanding flights, and the flight used to be of 12 hours plus, and sometimes we used to just say, yeah, we walked to New York. That means we didn't even get time to rest. Matlab, for 12 hours you just worked, and for that you really need to have great medical health. Okay, now, so the third thing, I forgot to speak about was during the training, it's not just the training, it's the exam that you need to clear after every module. So, safety is over, you have exams plus Viva. You have a first aid over, you have exams plus Viva. And those exams, my god, like, in India, I'm telling you, the trainings are really, really strict. And by strict, I mean next level strict. You actually feel like, why didn't I want to become a doctor or why didn't I give some important exam national level, because you need to study that much. And some instructors are really, really strict, and by strict I mean they want you to perform good. So the if you get a Viva with them, good luck. Otherwise, exams, it depends. Internationally, I found that the exams were comparatively easy compared to India, because you need to really consider the fact that you have so many nationalities working for you, and different people have different kind of understanding. But even then, like, if you do not really have the ability to learn according to the standards, because you are the only one on board an aircraft right after your training is done, so they kind of they don't really clear you. So sometimes you even have to lose that job. And not just one exam, 4 5 exams. See, I'm doing this not to really scare you guys, because the ones who want to become cabin crew, they will eventually become, because their aspiration is so strong that they would do anything. Because when I got my job when I was 19 years old, I was like, I don't have to study anymore. But literally, there was an instructor who said, are you guys excited that you became cabin crew? We were like, yes, so. And then they were like, okay, your excitement will be gone for the next 2 months. And literally it was gone, because you need to forget your sleep, you need to forget your food, also take care of yourself, you take care of your grooming, and you have those other exams that you give online, and this and that. I'm doing this because I really want people to know that cabin crew is not an easy job. And so those weird passengers come on board and they need to understand. Also, some people might wonder, like, why is the job of a cabin crew paid so, like, why they paid so much? Let me tell you, when a cabin crew call their parents or call their partners before a flight, they don't know whether they're coming back, to be very, very honest. Each and every flight, they have to prepare themselves for an emergency. That's why the pre-flight briefing, they discuss everything, okay? They don't know what's going to happen next. And minor emergencies I have faced, and all the cabin crew in the lifetime would face and have faced. So they don't even talk about that. They don't even come home and talk about that, because they feel we've spoken about this in the flight so much, why would we come and talk? But you don't know what's going to happen next. And also, if something happens, we are the only ones over there. There's nobody. If something happens in the air, we cannot call for any help. You are there to take care of those things. So, when you think of it, when you sit back and think of it, you really feel proud that it's not just the money, but it's about the responsibility that you get. So more responsibility means more amount of reward, and salary is a reward that we get at the end of the day. And having to play so many roles of a firefighter, of a doctor, of a nurse, of a caretaker, of a safety personnel, of a security personnel, so on and so forth. The responsibility is so much that you of course will get rewarded. These are the few stuff that I've spoken about, things of a life of a cabin crew which people don't know, and I will make such videos in the future. And those who are interested to take it seriously, it's not a joke, it's not a light-hearted job, it's a very, very serious job. And I will talk about the advantages, the disadvantages of and how is it different internationally, and how is it different domestically, all that. But for today it was just this. And Take care of yourself, fly safe, take care of your health much more than your skin and stuff like that, guys. Okay, and enjoy your work. Bye.